Hi people, we're continuing with Around the World in San Francisco. So we're doing Polish, we're going alphabetically in order of cultures. Of the 3,700 people of Polish birth or descent in the Bay Area, only one-half are of Polish ethnic origin. The remainder are Jewish, Ukrainian, German, or Byelorussian. Only 1800 gave Polish as their native tongue. The Polish colony San Francisco, although not large, is long established. Jewish, Ukrainian, German. And there are Polish residents here as long ago as 1860. The Polish Society of San Francisco was organized in 1862. One of the oldest in America. And since 1885, it has been a branch of the Polish National Alliance. This city is famous in Polish cultural history as the haven of many refugees from the revolutions of 1848 and 1862, including the revolutionary leader, General Krzyzanowski. General Keller, who fought with Louis Kossuth and Madame Helena Modjeska, the internationally famous actress, and Sienkiewicz, author of Quo Vadis, who used his fellow countrymen of San Francisco as inspiration for the characters of Pantadu. Horse racing as a sport was introduced to the Bay region by the Polish prince Poniatowski, who laid out Tanforan racetrack. San Francisco has remained true to its reputation as a haven for Polish refugees by welcoming about 200 displaced persons in the last 10 years. Special services are held for these people on the second Friday of every month at the Nativity Church, 240 12th Street, with prayers and a sermon in Polish. So, most Polish Americans are Roman Catholics, although there are some members of the Polish National Church. There are a half dozen of Polish American societies which meet at Polish Hall, 3042 22nd Street, where the Polish Literary and Dramatic Society maintains a fine library of Polish books. There is also the Polish American Club of Redwood City at Moose Hall, 836 Arguello Street. Polynesians. Of the several thousand of South Sea Islanders about the Bay Area, there are a very few full-blooded Polynesians. The permanent residents of island stock are mixed with other races, especially those from Hawaii, where intermarriage between the races has been customary for over a century. The largest number are descendants of Portuguese settlers in the islands or mixed Hawaiian-Portuguese families. There are 5,000 of these in the East Bay cities, particularly in East Oakland and San Leandro. They are organized into the Uso Hawaiian Society at 221 East 14th Street in Oakland. In San Francisco, there are about 5,000 more of mixed ethnic stock. So that was East Bay. And these are Hawaiian Japanese, Chinese, Hawaiian Chinese, Hawaiian Filipino, Hawaiian Puerto Rican, Hawaiian Korean. The single-man ships stewards, Alaska fishermen or cannery workers, restaurant workers live along Kearny Street and in North Beach hotels. The family men, dock workers, construction and shipyard, mechanics, truck drivers live about Fillmore Street in the Mission District, and government housing projects at Hunters Point. Those of Hawaiian Oriental backgrounds live either among the Japanese in the Western Addition or in Richmond, or in Chinatown. There are, in addition, about 200 Samoans, Tahitians, and New Zealand Maoris. When hungry for native Polynesian food, islanders usually go to Jack's Place, 1371 Grant Avenue, or the Hawaiian Village, 528 Green Street. The Oriental Hawaiians have organized two societies to keep alive the social contact made in the islands. The Hawaiian Chinese have the Islanders Club, 771 Washington Street, and the Hawaiian Japanese meet at the YMCA on Buchanan Street. A third society is the Hui Kamaina of San Francisco. Any native of the islands, or even anyone who has lived there for a time, is eligible for membership regardless of racial background. This organization meets about 6 times a year for lavish luau's. The Hawaiian Visitors Bureau, 323 Geary Street, is a clearinghouse for information on Hawaiians on the islands and on the mainland. Hawaiian Portuguese and Hawaiian Puerto Ricans are Roman Catholics. Oriental Hawaiians are Catholic, Protestant, or Buddhist. Tahitians are nominal Catholics, but Samoans and Maoris are Protestant, and the former mostly Mormon. The Samoans. Okay. Portuguese. In 1950, 25,000 Portuguese Americans and their children were living in the Bay region. 7,100 gave Portuguese as their mother tongue. Most Portuguese Americans come from the Azores Islands, Madeira, and the Cape Verde Islands. The latter are known as Bravas, of mixed Portuguese Negro Berber stock. Those from the mainland of Portugal in the minority are most recently arrived from the Azorians who first came to California in the early days of whaling vessels. So they're more recent from the mainland than the Azorians, who are like, I guess, the islanders. There are also a few families of Portuguese descent from Macau on the China coast. Only 500 Portuguese Americans reside in San Francisco. In Oakland, the original Portuguese settlement was in the vicinity of Adeline and 14th Street, but now nearly all the Portuguese live in East Oakland. So most of them, I guess, are outside of San Francisco, is what I'm getting. So, because 25,000 are in the Bay Area, but only 500 are in actual San Francisco. So they're mostly in like Oakland and other places. So about 120,000 Portuguese Americans live in California, placing it at the head of the list of states having Portuguese residents. The Portuguese Americans of California are a rural people. 10,000 of them own or rent farms in Santa Clara, Santa Cruz, Alameda, Contra Costa, and Mendocino counties. They cultivate truck gardens, orchards, raise 75% of the dairy cattle. The Oakland San Leandro district is the only urban colony, including Portuguese from the Azores, Madeira, and mainland Portugal, Brazil, and the Hawaiian Islands. There is a total of 15,000 Portuguese Americans, the second largest community in the United States, exceeded only by New Bedford, Massachusetts. The mainland. Okay. So there's 15,000 in Oakland. So there's about 10,000 that's neither in Oakland nor in San Francisco. That's in the Bay region, I guess, is what I'm gathering. The urban Portuguese are small shopkeepers and semi-skilled workers. They own groceries, fruit, vegetable markets, shoemakers, barbers, employed in building trades, docks, cotton mill, mechanics, truck drivers, work market gardens, commercial flower gardens, found all along the east shore of the bay as ranchers, storekeepers, garage owners, and town political posts. Towns of Warm Springs and Crow's Landing are 90% Portuguese American. They are cannery workers in San Jose and fishermen and boat builders in Sausalito. Portuguese Americans are Roman Catholic, and the highlight of their year is the Feast of the Holy Ghost, Espiritu Santo, on the 7th Sunday after Easter. Each Portuguese parish from West Oakland to San Jose has its own celebration in turn, but the climax is reached at the San Leandro Festival, with its parades and fireworks. Other important holidays are San Antonio, June 13th, and the Feast of Our Lady of Fatima, October 15th. So, San Antonio, June 13th. Feast of Lady of Fatima. Churches, Alameda County, St. Joseph. I know it's like fairly visible. Okay. 7th and Chestnut Street in Oakland. Maria Auxiliadora, 2611 East 9th Street in Oakland. St. Louis Bertrand, 10001 East 14th Street in Oakland. And St. Leandro, West Estudio Street, San Leandro. All Saints, 824 2nd Street in Hayward. Organizations in San Francisco, Cabrillo Civic Center, 44 Page Street. Portuguese Benevolent Association, 345 Front Street. Sociedad Cabo Verde, 453 2nd Street in Hayward. Alameda County Portuguese Continental Union, 2261 East 14th Street in Oakland. Portuguese Protective Union, 2712 East 14th Street in Oakland. Sociedad Portuguesa Reina Santa Isabel, 3031 Telegraph Avenue in Oakland. União Madeirense 3256 East 14th Street in Oakland. Irmandade do Caridad do Espíritu Santo IDES, Supreme Council, Warm Springs. IDES, local branch, 1110 Franklin Street in Oakland. Portuguesa Unión of California, 112 East 14th Street, San Leandro. Marin County, Portuguese Hall, 511 Caledonia Street, Sausalito. Portuguese Hall, 820 B Street, San Rafael. Publications, Portuguese Journal, Weekly, 1927 East 14th Street in Oakland. Portuguese Union, 523 Adeline Street in Oakland. Bookstore, Religious Art and Bookstore, 43 Callan Avenue, San Leandro. And restaurant, Portuguese Cafe, 89 Broadway. So my page is facebook.com. Okay, thank you. My page is facebook.com. Yosallplay, YOSALLPLAY. I'm probably dark. So I'll see you guys next time. Is it really dark? So yeah, I'll see you guys later.